Hey, Master Life Path 11s, how are you? Queen Kuli here. Thank you so much for being here today. It is Friday, the day before the eclipse, which is crazy to me. I am actually having a live Fearless Masterclass on the 8th on Monday. And it's so crazy to me because I just yesterday was looking online. I started seeing like all of these, like on YouTube, all of these bad things are going to happen. It's like the end of the world, and all the cicadas are going to come out, which I don't know if you guys know what those are, but they're like these huge, like this big, huge, ugly bugs that eat other things. I don't even know, but they make this sound, and I don't like them. I hate them. I don't like bugs. But anyways, they were saying that they were going to come out after they've been dormant for like 13 years, and they're going to be everywhere, and but all these kinds of things. So I only say that to mention that there's an eclipse coming. There's been a lot going on in the skies and in the realms for a good month now. So if you have been attacked, because I know I've been, I know my clients have been, and it's been like daily, that means that you and I have a choice. We can accept it, which we won't, or fight back. This is all in your mind, obviously. So I kind of wanted to come here because I had something pop up that maybe will benefit some of you. And when we talk about success or your lack thereof, first of all, everyone has free will, and you can decide how hard you want to work. You came here and volunteered to be on this marble, and you can really not apply yourself at all if you don't want to. Or you can really go like mediocre, or you can go like balls to the walls. This is what I want. I'm not giving up till I get it. That sort of thing, right? It's all up to you. Nobody's gonna think differently of you. There's no shame. There's no judgment here. But I'm talking about success and a lack thereof, and everybody has a different viewpoint of what success is. I mean, some people think it's like living in on Lake Como in Italy in this big, beautiful like mansion on the water. Other people think of I have a client who was thought maybe a small home, those tiny homes would be perfect because he could put that out there with a lot of land because he wanted to grow food and things like that. So some people think that success is having millions of dollars in the bank. Some people think that success is really having food on the table and able to pay their bills for their family. So it just depends on you. Like I said, no shame, none of that. But when you talk about success, something that really happens a lot for 11s is fear of abandonment. And this is including self-abandonment. So if you think of a time, you may be able to pinpoint it. I can, as to when someone said something to you that affected you and changed the trajectory of how you move and how you think in this world. And for me, I was pretty young. Um, I would say like preschool. And I wanted something. Actually, I'm sorry. I was older than that, but still I wanted something. And the teacher came over and said, you can't have that. And I've been taught by my parents that you can have anything you want. You just have to make a plan and work for it. There's nothing that I mean, as long as it's, not immoral and a crime or any of that. Don't do crimes, but you know, as long as it's something that you want, say you want your own company, you can do it, right? You'd have to apply yourself. So when this person said to me, you can't have that, I was like, what? I wasn't mad. I was just shocked because I had always thought I could have anything I wanted if I worked hard. And no, you can't have that. You'll never have that. This is my classroom, and you have no rights in here. And I was like, I'm just a little kid. But I took that subconsciously to heart, and I fought with it my whole life, decades, especially on the professional front, because I really felt like I'm not going to be able to have what I want, which is being an entrepreneur. So I set myself up and said, closing the door to having my own business, I'm going to go work for the man, and I'm going to make as much as I can. Right. And I did. I worked as hard as I possibly could. I mean, I made good money, but not great. And what would happen is I would get laid off, but it was a fear of what that teacher had told me was just you can't have what you want no matter what. No matter how much money you make, no matter how much you change your mindset, no matter how you show up, you are not going to have what you want. Devastating, devastating to me. But I am the captain of my ship. I'm the architect of my life, and so are you, and you have free will. And now that I'm a big grown up, I can decide and see that's her point of view, not mine. Hell no, right? I was a kid, she was a teacher. Shame on her. We've all had this. It happens in school, it happens with parents. Somebody will say to you at some point or multiple times, you can't do that, right? Say you have your own business and you want to expand. You can't do that. You're like, why not? You don't have, here we go with the list, the money, the connections, the timing. How are you going to do this? It's not the right time. It's not the right anything. It's super important how you speak to yourself because your words carry weight, right? And power. So you have the choice of empowering yourself or disempowering yourself. You tell me what you want to do. 11s always want to empower ourselves almost always because we came here to help, right? Both 2 and 4-leggeds, as I always say, the humans and the animals. So the fear of abandonment and self-abandonment is when you throw up your hands and you're like, okay, I'm out. I'm out. I can't fight with you. I'm not interested. I hate strife. I hate that stuff. So I'm just going to let you have this one. But when you do that, you're losing big time. That's not why you're here. You're a powerful force and a leader. Why do you think you have all these things? Why do you think that your words carry weight? Why do you think that people always want your help? Right? Because that's why you're here. It's what you came to do. You were created to do this. So by you saying, I'm not going to show up, is abandonment, self-abandonment, you're basically just giving up on yourself. And again, you have free will, you can do whatever you want. But I would encourage you and invite you to really think about what it is you want in this world and how you want to live your life because you're a smart cookie, you're an 11, you're highly intelligent, you are highly resourceful, you're talented as hell. There's nothing you can't do, and we both know it. But sometimes we do get lazy, we do overthink, we do think we did some things, take action-wise, and we didn't. We're crazy that way, right? So how do we change? I'm listening to them. You know, it's important to note that you as an 11 were never, probably never, fully supported on your journey here. Meaning you have everything you need inside of you. But also others failed you. People close to you, your parents, your spouse, your kids. People do fail us because we are intense and, you know, we're vocal and we really want to make the world a better place and we're trying to lead with love, but we don't always understand everything. So I say that because combination of being fear of abandonment, self-abandonment, and then that you're not fully supported or supported at all, why would you go out on a limb? Well, because we're kind of crazy that way in a good way. We don't give up, you know, and we don't break. Just so you guys know, I'm a happy reminder to tell you that. We may have a down day, but we are the true alchemists. We take the negative and turn it to a positive for ourselves. So I say that to invite you to look at how you're talking to yourself because under all of this banner is self-worth. And nobody's walking around going, I'm not worthy. I have low self-worth. Nobody's doing that. It's mostly subconscious. But when you hear it, it's time to address it and get rid of it. Right? Because you are worthy. You are worthy of every good thing that should be yours in this lifetime. You are. Choose it, claim it, make it happen. But it's about self-love and knowing that I can do this. And as I said in my last video, it's super hard when things are tough, when you're being attacked energetically and spiritually. It's super hard when you look at your bank and there's not much in there. It's super hard when you believe in yourself and you know that you have the gifts, and other people still to this day like poo-poo you, like, you can talk to animals, really? It's like, here we go again. But at least I've gotten past the point where I don't care anymore in terms of I don't respond back, or if I do, it's in a nice way, trying to lead with love, as my mentor always told me, right? Lead with love. So I want to encourage you. Being fearless is about acknowledging where you are and that you have the goods and the wherewithal to make changes in yourself and in this universe. Because as you grow and shine outwardly, man, the universe is listening. All right, guys. So I hope that this helped you. If you'd like to work with me privately, please let me know. Also, Brave Academy, as I was saying, is opening very soon, but next Monday is the free Fearless Masterclass. And I'm going to have one person that I'm going to pick that signs up that I'm going to do a session with for free, one person. So do sign up, let me know how I can help you, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, guys. Take care.